We're setting up Dagger Mike today. I'm so excited. So now, you guys might be asking one of 3 questions. Where's Nightcrawler? Why ain't Nightcrawler in the next video? And why did you pick Dagger Mike instead of Nightcrawler? And I have a simple answer for you. Because I don't know. Nightcrawler is over off to the side for a little bit. I just need to unset him up and then, do this video and then upload it, of course. But today we're gonna do Dagger Mike. Here's the front of his box. You got the picture of him, you got his name, you got what he does. He pops up. He pops up at least like almost a foot, or exactly a foot. Here's the side of his box. Here's the back of his box. He was $169.99 USD. I don't think he was in Canada, so... Oh, nope, he was in Canada. He was $209.99 in Canada. And here's the side of his box. The other side. Also, if you guys didn't notice, I do have a microphone and a stand, because before I was just sitting on my bed, so I had to go to a certain height. I couldn't put it up too high. Now I can actually put it up to a height where you guys can see everything that I'm doing now. Alrighty, let's get straight into his box. Also, if you guys ever need to contact Zombie Tech Squad about if your animatronic is broken, if you need new parts, if a wire broke, or if something happened to your animatronic like a chipped face, or contact them all about that. They'll help. I contacted them a lot because I had a lot of issues with my animatronics, especially my old ones, and they help with that, unless if they have it in stock. If they don't have it in stock, then they'll just probably give you your money back for it. Well, half of it, like they did before to me. Of course, we always start with the head. Side of the head, his back. There is a spring that helps his head go up and down when he pops up. I do like the design of his face. I just wish that the eyes were a little darker. This one is I think a 24 model head. Yep, 24 model head, because you could tell with the eyes. My other head actually had not that dark of around the eyes. The eyes weren't really that dark. They were just really light. Here's the dagger. Well, the hand with the dagger. The other side. I really like the design of the dagger, how they made it shiny. There's the hand. Yeah, it's shining off the camera now. And the same with the other one. Pretty much the same thing. Here is his collar. His shiny collar, I should say. It is shiny a little bit. It has a little bit of shine to it. I think that's really cool. It does definitely fit him. Here's his cone hat. I'm not gonna wear this hat this time because this hat does not fit me. Well, here, we'll do that next. Here is his, I don't know what you would call this, but I would just call it the undershirt. This is what goes under his shirt. That's what goes under his shirt. And here's his clothing with the red buttons. I like this. That looks really cool. It has it all on the ankles and wrists. And there is a wire coming out from the back. Well, from inside, and it is from the sensor. Two foam legs, foams. I don't know if that made any sense, but I really hope it did. with Velcro on it. This one is falling off. They might fall off sometimes, so I just say restaple them. Both of them should have Velcro on them. Here is his control box. His control box says, oh, Spare Halloween, Superstores, all rights reserved. And here's the other side of his box. That's where his sensor wire is going to go, and then there's only one other wire to connect, so it's very easy. Here's his shoe, one of his shoes. And here's his other shoe. They both are hard plastic. There is his legs. Well, these are kind of like his legs, but they're not. The leg foams are his legs. But those are pretty much his legs. His base. And his mechanism. This should not be on here. I just keep mine on here so I don't have to re-zip tie it, because you zip tie the sides to the top half. You do the same thing with Dark Princess also. His setup is very similar to Dark Princess, but it's just without the wings. And in here he has a thing, but I actually use my own because I lost those two. In this one, I feel it works better. It's like pretty much the same thing, but just a little bit bigger than the other ones. So you're also going to need a Phillips screwdriver to screw that in. Alright, let's get right into the setup. What you're always going to want to do is start with the base. So how you'll know how the base is faced forward is because of these two prongs right here, and I'll show you guys exactly in the next step what those prongs do. Alrighty, so the next step is the shoes. You're gonna see these two indents in the shoe. Don't worry, those are supposed to be there, of course, because of how they're shaped. And these are actually going to go on top of those prongs on the base. So next, what you could do, you could just slide the pants, the shirt, overalls over the shoes, but what I like to grab the legs and I like to slide them through. Ready? So I put it in the wrong way, so I'm doing it the other way. Make sure the snap blocks are in the back. And then you just pretty much put the legs on and pretty much just snap lock them in like that. But make sure you guys do this, because we need to make sure that the shoe holes are not covered. Alrighty, so the next piece, it's gonna probably go out of the camera, is this piece. These pieces will both be connected, and so you just snap lock the bottom in. Before, you used to actually screw this into the base because there's still holes, but now you don't, so you just have it like that. Okay, let's move this out of the way. There is Velcro right up here, and there's Velcro on both sides of the top of the mechanism. There's two Velcros. So what you're going to do is you're going to take both of your leg foams and do that, but you're going to form the leg foam into the shoe. You're going to want to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take the top half of him, and there's going to be an A on this side, and there's going to be an A on the front, so you're going to want to match the A's up. There will be a pin right here in the back. You're going to want to push that in and then turn it, and it will snap into place. If you want to take him out, you just take whatever. I don't have anything, so you just take something and just poke that, and then you can take it out. The next part would be the arm foams, but I already have the arm foams connected. You would put zip ties on both sides. Make sure it's on tight. I do not take off I don't have any extras zip ties, so I don't take them off. So next is this. You're just going to want to put the arms through on both sides. Easy enough. This is one of the easier steps. Then you just Velcro the back up. And so now we're going to turn him around, and we're going to find the control box, and right about right here you're going to see a little piece. Dark Princess has that too. I don't know why, because her base actually connects to the ground, which is really weird to me, but she does not have one of these pieces, so you're just gonna hang it on there. And then there will be a wire coming from his mechanism and from the control box, and those are the only two wires that you have to plug in. Now you're going to want to turn them around. Next, there's going to be a little slit right here. Let me move him a little bit. So there's going to be a little slit right here. You're going to grab the sensor wire, and just, put it through and plug it into your control box. And then after you plug it in, you just pick up the clothing. Sometimes the control box does tend to jump up. Make sure you guys do make sure that it's back in place, so the control box doesn't keep jumping up or maybe even break. So now you are going to take the arms. There's two little things on both sides of the arms. You're going to take both of the arms and just stop them in. And then after you stop them in, you're going to want to grab both of the layers of clothing, and with the ruffles on his hand, there is a elastic and it sticks around his hand, so it's not all coming off. You're going to do the same thing with the other hand. There is going to be a little nub right here, and it doesn't move up and down. You just attach his head to that. Pretty much. And then there is a hole right here, and you're going to want to grab a Phillips screwdriver, and you could do two of them or you could just do one, but you're going to want to screw his head in so then his head stays and not just pops off. I just like to do the back of the head. I don't really do the front of the head. And you just screw it in. Until you feel the need that it doesn't need to get turned. Okay, that's good enough. So then next, turn them around again. And then there's a hook in both of the arms. You're going to take that and, just hook the top of the head like that. So now when he pops up, his head goes like that now. I might need to twist mine a little bit because sometimes the head, for some reason, doesn't pop up all the way and it goes completely back down. And it's weird. It's done that ever since I got it. I don't know, Dagger Mike didn't do it. I know that Dark Princess does it. I have to twist hers at least like a couple times to make her head go all the way up. Her head just sags back down. It's weird. Righty, so next is the collar. There's going to be a Velcro right here in the front of his head. Well, on the front of his neck. You're going to want to Velcro that, and then there's 2 Velcros on the back of the collar, so you just Velcro those together. And make sure it goes over the spring in the back of his head. And then, last part, besides the adapter, is his hat. Oh, well. I think I put mine on the wrong way. Like that. And after you set him up, this is what he's gonna look like. He is in the down position. That's why he is short right now. As you guys can see, it says he stands at least 14 feet tall when down, and then he extends up to 4 foot 10 inches. Alrighty, let's get right into the demo. I think that he's really cool. Oh, he has something to say. Thank you for saying that. But I think that he's really cool, in my opinion. He's a really good jump scare. He's faster than Dark Princess. Definitely, but a long shot. If I had to pick between Dagger Mike or Dark Princess, I would say Dagger Mike, because Dagger Mike is more scary. He scared me the first time I got him. Yeah. But he is really cool. Definitely has a very, very great scare factor. Let's see if he says something else. He's very talkative today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's so much fun making this, especially with my new equipment. And I'll see you guys in the next one.